just reached 1k subscribers. Typed out a long ass speech. Here's what the speech says. Hey everyone, by the time this video goes out, I'll have reached 1000 subscribers here on YouTube, which is honestly a huge milestone for me. I have to admit, I never would have thought I would reach this milestone at all. I have been running this channel since 2020, which is a long bloody time. However, I have had this account since 2019, which is a year longer. We have been through a lot together. I was still in education back then, and had a lot going on mentally. I was just a very anxious person. I only ever really thought of YouTube as not only a creative outlet for myself, but also just a fun little thing on the side whilst I was in education and shit like that, mainly to entertain people if they had a bad day. Back then, I was doing some silly, goofy videos, most of which I lost to time, because I deleted them, and some of which I just want to leave forgotten, because they were cringe. They were just very cringy. We have been through ups and downs. I, myself, went through ups and downs in my personal life. Not going to get into that, though. There have been times where I just wanted to stop entirely due to feeling overwhelmed. Did I stop? No. Because if my goal is to make music for film and TV, hell, and maybe even games, I'm not gonna let overwhelm take over me. I'm a resilient person, and I have a dream. I'm sure most indie film composers have this dream too, which is to one day have their name featured on the end credits of a film. Now, I do have notable credits, as I'm sure you may be aware. Some of you know me from Team Ori. Some of you may know me as the total Roblox Island guy. Those are the true OGs if you think about it. Some of you know me as from films which the Game Plus show, now known as Plush Animates, has created, and some of you may know me from my recent collabs with both Neb Queen and Serenellis. I have a wide portfolio, and as the years go by, it will only get bigger. I would not be here if it weren't for you, the viewer, so I want to thank you. However, I feel like just making a single video saying thank you just isn't enough. I want to give you a gift, both for non-music makers and for music makers. Linked below is a Google Drive folder, which will contain 2 drive folders, which will be labelled Tools and Music. Music is pretty self-explanatory. It will contain some of my music, which is both released and unreleased, for you to download completely free, and you can listen to it offline. Tools will contain my custom-built MuseScore template that I created, that I use personally, which may sound like it's a branding tactic, and it's not a branding tactic. I genuinely use it. Just note that if you do load it into MuseScore, you don't have things like Cineperk, Spitfire Symphony Brass, blah. It should just automatically assign itself to either Muse Sounds or MS Basic. Again, should. I'm also going to give out the beta build for Aleatory, which is a horror effects sample library that I've been building with musicians that I've been developing since Christmas. You will also receive PDFs of my scores, which can be used for study material, which is ironic. This is again because I want to thank all of you who have stuck with me for so long. Whether you're new or not, I still want to thank you. I also want to thank these people on screen who have supported me along the way too. Thank you for being there every step of the way. There is also going to be a stream later tonight, 5 PM EST. Catch you then.